nothing left to do and life seems bad, or you can always turn on YouTube and watch Mac and Channel.
Hello humanoids! I'm Britton and welcome to Mac and Channel, the internet show where we review macaroni and cheeses.
And nothing else.
For today's review, Maruchan Yakisoba Cheddar Cheese flavor. So pretty standard. You're going to peel the lid back halfway and add water to the fill line. Then you're going to close the lid, put it in the microwave for 4 minutes, and after it's done cooking, take the lid off completely and pour in the flavor packet and mix. So in honor of this being a yakisoba product, we are going to be eating it with chopsticks. It almost seemed like this didn't want to be macaroni and cheese. I really had to get in there and mix and mix and mix and mix and mix and mix and mix. The powder doesn't fully incorporate into the pasta, so you'll have these little landmines of sort of pure orange powder. When you do bite into one of them, it sticks to the inside of your tooth and becomes this powder that you then have to lick and lick and lick and lick until it goes away. So there's that. Now usually when you get one of these yakisoba microwaveable bowls, there's a sauce, like a teriyaki, and that works a lot easier. The noodles are really holding up. They're soft, but they're chewy. It's actually quite a mellow flavor. It's not overpowering at all. In fact, I think it's a little too light. It's more on the buttery side. And I like butter, but I like cheese more. Like, I don't want to say it tastes like spray cheese or canned cheese, but it definitely tastes like false cheese. But these noodles are really excellent. Another positive is the grab. Like I said, it took forever for the cheese powder to incorporate with the water and with the noodles. But now that they have, the cheese sauce is really holding on. Like, I don't have a puddle of cheese soup in there. Yakisoba clearly knows how to make good noodle dishes. I'm just not sure if their mac and cheese should be included in that. Maruchan Instant Lunch Cheddar Cheese flavored. I know you know it, but fold back the lid halfway, fill to the inside line with boiling water. Then close the lid securely and let stand for 3 minutes. After that, remove the lid, stir thoroughly, and enjoy from cup. Alright, now I haven't had this since I was about 12. And if you're like most people, you're not even aware of the fact that Maruchan makes a macaroni and cheese option. But here it is, Maruchan Instant Cheddar Cheese flavored. I have to say I'm not hopeful because one of the things that struck me when I was a kid was that this was soup. Like, it was actual ramen-like soup, but for macaroni and cheese. And it doesn't look like that's changed. I keep folding the noodles over and over and over onto themselves in the hope that this water thickens into a mac and cheese sauce, but so far, no luck. Here's the first bite. If it hadn't said cheddar cheese flavor on the lid, I would have no idea what flavor this was. There's just, it doesn't even taste like an attempt at cheese. I get a stronger flavor from the noodles. Like, I bite into it and my brain goes, yeah, ramen noodles. And then the other half of my brain goes, but it's supposed to taste like cheese. Yeah, I would compare it more to like shrimp ramen? It tastes like some weird beef shrimp hybrid. There's like a weird thin soup and nothing else. Yeah, I have to say, it is astounding how poor this is. Here, let's do this. I get anything but cheese. Ah, that's it. I'm not eating anymore. Yes, so clearly the yakisoba wins this round. It is far better, even with all of its shortcomings, in terms of taste, texture, ability to be macaroni and cheese. It's just flying colors compared to this. Well, humanoids, thanks for watching. You know, it really means a lot to me, a parallel reality traveler, that you'd spend a few minutes watching my channel. We don't get to watch a lot of videos where I'm from. We spend all of our spare time avoiding miniature warlords who are all about surprises.
But me! I have tracked you down from our home dimension to this squalid temporal region. Prepare for a victory! What?
Oh, I'm sorry about all this. Unlike your warlords, my dimension's warlords tend to get bored and wander off after a few hours, so hopefully he'll be gone by the next time I see you.